Hey guys, so just want to do a quick little video on showing you this little code that I created that basically makes pyautogui a lot more convenient. So if this is the first time you're hearing about this, pyautogui is super convenient program that allows you to basically control your mouse and keyboard in however way you want, and it's definitely been a huge part of the automation codes I've been making. And so if you are unfamiliar with this, this whole video is not a tutorial on how to use pyautogui. I definitely recommend checking out some tutorials online or reading this documentation. Like this is the person I looked at for learning how to use the code. So yeah, you can take a look at this. I'll link his channel in the description. But anyway, so yeah, so if you are already sort of familiar with pyautogui, you know that the mouse control function is super convenient. Like for example, the pyautogui.click function, where you input the coordinates, the x and y coordinates, and it would control your cursor to go to that position and click. And so let me just demonstrate how normally I would do something like that. So let me just import the codes. So normally it would look something like this. One of the codes I would do for work would be something like and then X, Y. Wow, what is going on here? Okay, so a lot of the code would look something like this, and I would just kind of basically copy and paste this. So basically this says, you know, click the mouse at this X and Y coordinate and then wait for about a quarter of a second. And so I would basically kind of just copy that and then just paste this to click here and then paste this to click there. And so this is how the whole process would be automated. And so what is kind of annoying, I guess, about this is having to basically run the code pyautogui.position in order to get the current position of where your mouse is, and then you go ahead and stick that those coordinates into the pyautogui.click. And so what you could do is you could use this nice little code that they created over here, where it would just, if you run it, it would just be constantly getting the mouse position, and then there you can just put the coordinates into the pyautogui.click as you're making the code. And you know, there's nothing wrong with doing that, of course, but you know, in the spirit of automation, we want to make everything as convenient. Well, want to make ourselves as lazy as possible. And so let me just get rid of all this here. So this is a code that I didn't really create it. I just kind of, you know, copied and pasted this from Stackoverflow. Basically just kind of grabbed it from here because I was looking for a way for Python to basically detect a key press and then record the mouse position and then detect another key press and paste basically that line of code that I just created earlier. And I wanted to be able to continuously do that with each key press. And so yeah, I copied this, created this, yeah. So the whole purpose of the threading over here is just to make sure I can repeatedly press these keys and have the same results each time. So let me just go ahead and run this program. So press / to record the mouse position and the asterisk key to paste, paste the mouse click code. So let's say that I wanted the mouse to click here, right, in this little line here. So I'll go ahead and hit the / button, right? So here we have the stored position, hit the asterisk key, and then we get the pasted line of code. So normally this actually would come out a lot faster. It's just typing out really slowly because this is just, my computer's really old. I guarantee it's probably going to come out a lot faster on your computer. I just definitely really need an upgrade. So yeah, so here we have the code all pasted out and everything, and then I can just hit, you know, right side just to know what this is referencing. And then so yeah, and then let's say I wanted another click over here, get that position, and then just hit the asterisk key again, and there you go, pastes out the stored position, everything. Pretty nice, pretty convenient, but you know, I'm sure there's something I could be doing that makes it a lot more convenient that I'm just not aware of at this point. I am by no means a coding expert, but yeah, if you have any suggestions on what I could do to improve this, then yeah, that'd be great. Definitely open for improvements. So yeah, I'll go ahead and link everything in the description, the video tutorial on how to use pyautogui, the documentation, as well as this Stack Overflow page, and as well as this code right here. Hopefully it makes your life a bit easier. And yeah, thanks for watching.